Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'd just like to thank all the new subscribers and everyone that shared and liked my videos. It's really appreciated. I've had a few more subscribers over the last week or so thank you very much. So today I'm going to go with the Golden Oldies, and it's the new Senior Moments collection, and this one is Aging Like a Fine Wine, and I'm going to use the two guys eating the chips. So I've got a 7x7 card which I'm going to make into a tent fold. So I'm just going to fold that over, and then I'll just get my tool and burnish that. Like so. So then it will stand like that. So first of all, I'm going to do the bottom half. So I've got this blue Adorable Scoreable, which is part of it came out with the collection. So I'll just glue this bottom bit. So we'll just place that down. Make sure that shuts properly. Like so. And then I'll just cut off where it needs to be cut. This way first. And then hopefully we can use that on there, which is handy. And then I'm going to take the pad that also came with the kit, and I'm going to use the newspaper one. And so we'll cut this, just mark it. I didn't get my trimmer. Put that down. And that will fit there. And then we'll also measure this side up as well. So again, put some glue on this. And then just match that up with the bottom. And then again, cut away the excess. And the same for this part. Go in and tidy up the edges a little bit. And then again, I'll need to take some of the newspaper paper, if I can find it. At the back here somewhere. Oh yeah. Luckily, I think you get 4 sheets in this pad, so again we'll cut that down to size. Like so. So that will go on there, and then we'll have that on there. I feel like that's still not quite straight. That's better. So get those two onto there. So because this is paper, I'm going to use tape. And then what I do, if you've not seen any of my other videos, just so that I can get it placed right, I just take the backing off the top one, and then that way I can get this lined up, and I'm not worried about all of it sticking down. Like that, and then I can just take the tape off the back of here, and then finish taping it down. So again, this will be the same for this one. And again, do the same. Just take that bit off because it's in the middle. And then try and position like so. And then again, turn it over. And just, it's a bit more fiddly with these smaller pieces, but I find you're not having to worry about it just sticking down. Then if you have to move it, trying to rip it off, and it ruins the paper. So that's the base done. And then I'll take our topper sheet, cut the pips off. idea is that'll sit like that. So I just might leave the frame in, the gold frame, just to, so it's got a bit more stability. So what I'm going to do for the stopper is, I've also got the edge-to-edge foil cardstock that came with the kit, and then there's another bit of the adorable scoreable. So I thought about cutting a strip and putting it across there, and that can be my stopper. So I just need to roughly work out how big I want it. So let's see. 2.5 maybe. No, I think we'll go for 2. So then this we will do 2 notches under the 2, like that, and then move that out of the way. So then that will sit across there. So then I need to make sure that's definitely 7, which it is. So then we'll chop this down to 7. And then we'll drop this one 2 notches under the 7. And then hopefully that should sit like that. And then actually thinking of doing one for the top, but doing it slightly smaller, just across the middle. So if that was 2, if we do say a 1 for that top bit, and then we'll do this 2 notches under the 1. Just somewhere put that through again. This bottom bit. Camera there, and then if we take this to the 7, and again we'll do this 2 notches under the 7. And then that can be the strip for across there. So we'll just stick those down. And then the same with this one. So that's those 2 panels. then that can go on there, and then we'll have that up there. So obviously we need to raise this, so get my cardboard. That. And then this bit can just go flat underneath the topper. So that can go there, and then we'll work out where this stopper's going to be. So if we put that up about there. And then again, we'll put this on there. I think we might raise that up, so put some down the bottom here. Let's see what that comes up to. That should be okay. Make sure that's pressed on, so that will go like that. And then we get the sentiment, which is growing older, not wiser. And that can go on there, and again I think we'll raise that up. So then that will go like that. And then see what gems we've got. Probably the blues, maybe, I think, with this one. So put them there. Yeah, we can put some in that corner, I think. Like so. And there's my card. So that's my card using the Golden Oldies Senior Moments collection. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, thank you to everyone that has subscribed and is watching my videos. Much appreciated. And I hope to see you in another video. Take care. Bye.